If I have to leave, it's because I'm not feeling very good and need to do a breathing treatment real quick.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we only
Got
have
this,
so much. We only have so much information with this one side.
Yeah, and you know, I looked up the hey Jen, how's it going?
Are we live now?
Yes, we are live.
Oh, we are live.
Yes, we are. Look how good looking we are. Holy crap, you couldn't get a better looking pair. Velveteen. Hello, Jen, hello. We are live. Look at what a good looking pair, huh? I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. That's what it's all about, folks. The good looking ones like Ghost and myself.
Are you looking?
Oh my gosh. We'll wait for a few people to get in here before we start. It's going good, Jen. How are you? How's it going with you, honey? We are just, we've got a case to talk about today that is, let me see, 15 years. 15 years.
Wow.
And it's really a sad, sad story. So, and she's still missing. So as soon as we get some people in here, if you wouldn't mind sharing it out, which I'm going to do right now. Share. Tweet, tweedly deet. There we go.
Tweeting it right now.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Of course. Let me see. Lit, hello, 15 years. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, 15 years. It's quite the story. We don't have much on it, but I think it needs to get out there. And we're going to wait for a few more people to get in here. So anyway, what have you been up to, Ghost?
Just working on my DLive channel over there. And
yeah,
you know,
you have your DLive channel link so people can go out there and check you out. Hey, West Haven. It's been that long? Yes, been that long, 15 years, and she's still not found. It's pretty sad, actually. I think there's a snake in the woodpile myself. I think it's her boyfriend, but that's just my opinion.
You think it's her boyfriend or the baby daddy?
Well, the baby daddy, I'm sorry, she didn't have a boyfriend. Speculation is it was just a one-night stand.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, right. So can you put your DLive out there so people can go check you out?
I put it in the wrong one. I put it in cabs.
Oh, way to go. You're in here, buddy. You're in here. Yep, no kidding, Lit. I hear ya. It is a rainy day out here in the Seattle area. Shock.
I'm typing cab, explaining to him that I'm sorry, that's wrong cab.
Yep. So, Lit, how are you doing? Hope everybody's good. We're just gonna give it a few more minutes because actually we started a little bit early. It's only 11:59, so we're gonna get going on this. As you guys know, every Monday is the missing, and I did send a link to Paula, although I did not talk to her this weekend, but I did send a link to her in the email. So Paula, if you're out there listening. So you've been working on your DLive, then what else you've been doing?
Okay, there we go. Now there we go. Just working on, we did a show there last night. We did Question Everything over on DLive. And that went over really well. We was talking about the hollow earth theory. Have you heard about this?
No.
the Earth is actually hollow, and there's like a terrarium type atmosphere inside the Earth. At least
Really?
that's the theory, you know.
Right. Joy.
Hold on.
Watch your paranormal night stream. It was great. So very interesting. Well, Jen, I'm glad you thought so. She is a very informative woman, very smart, very smart. She sometimes goes way over my head. I gotta tell her, slow it down so I can understand. But she is very, very smart. She knows what she's talking about for sure. Yeah.
Deb just said, Deborah the fam sent me, she says, I'm in a chat watching, but there's a missing woman's case out of Springfield, Missouri, about 3 missing, a mom, a daughter, and a friend. It's been over 20 and still nothing on them.
Really?
You know, send me anything she has.
Yeah, absolutely. 20 years. Jeez, oh, Pete's.
And we can cover it on the show.
I don't understand. I will never understand the mentality of people that have to murder. I don't understand it. I guess because I don't even know how to begin to comprehend it. Joy, you know, hey, Wilby, big hugs. Joy, big hugs. There's thousands and thousands lit of missing people that there is not much of anything to go by to try to help find them, just like this case here.
All right, let's see.
So
should we read the details on this?
Yeah, go ahead and start off with this. Let me hang on a minute. I'm gonna share her picture, okay?
Okay.
So let me hang on just a second. Let me pull her up.
Amanda K. Jones, missing since 8/14/2005.
There we go.
From Hillsboro, Missouri. Classification endangered or missing. Sex female, race white, date of birth 10/6/78, 41 years old, age 36 years old when she went missing. 5'8", 215 to 225 pounds. Clothing jewelry description. A pink sleeveless shirt, a pink and white flowered skirt, and a pink flip-flops, sandals, and earrings. Medical condition. Jones was 8.5 months pregnant with a boy at the time of her disappearance. She was due to give birth in late August. She also suffered from Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder of the thyroid. Distinguishing characteristics. Caucasian female, brown haired, blue eyed. Jones had blonde highlights in her hair at the time of her disappearance. She wears wired framed eyeglasses or contact lenses. She was wearing the contacts when she went missing. Her ears are pierced, and she has a tattoo of a dolphin on her breast.
Mm-hmm.
Details of the disappearance. Okay, here we go. Jones met Brian Lee Westfall at the horse show grounds at the Hillsboro Civic Center in the vicinity of the 103rd block of Highway 21 in Hillsboro, Missouri on August 14, 2005. She was last seen in the parking lot of the center at 5 p.m. That same day, she has never been seen from again. Her 1997 Pontiac Sunfire was later found unlocked and abandoned in the parking lot. Her purse was inside the vehicle, but her keys, her wallet, and her cellular phone were missing and have never been seen again. The last time her phone was used is when she took an incoming call at 1:15 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Jones claimed Westfall was the father of her unborn child, a boy who she planned to name Hayden Lucas Westfall. And Jones had dated briefly after meeting at a party at Christmas 2004, but their relationship didn't last long, and Westfall didn't hear from her again until February 2005 when she told him she was pregnant. Okay, let me.
See, they met each other at a party. He was a bartender at this party, but see, he also had a girlfriend, which he never told Amanda about. And speculation is it was a one-night stand. It was not a boyfriend-girlfriend situation.
Gotcha.
So, and she was, now Amanda was married prior. And then she had a little girl with that marriage, and the marriage didn't last long. I think it only lasted like, what was it, like a year? And she had a 4-year-old little girl out of this.
Westfall stated he didn't believe that Jones's unborn child was his, and he didn't want to continue his relationship with Jones. Jones told friends that she was considering seeking child support from Westfall. She met him on the day of the disappearance to find out what role, if any, he wanted to play in the baby's life. They were supposed to have lunch together at the Off the Hook restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Goes on to say that Westfall has cooperated with the investigation and maintains his innocence in Jones's disappearance. He stated that they met in the parking lot at the Hillsborough Civic Center at 1 p.m. and spoke inside their cars for about an hour. And when he left, somewhere between 4 and 5 p.m., which
that makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. If they met up at 1 o'clock and spoke for an hour, then he should have been leaving at 2, right?
Well, see, but he was a groundskeeper there at the Civic Center.
Well, see, it doesn't tell me that, though.
Yeah.
Jones was sitting inside her car talking to someone on her cellular phone, supposedly, when he left at 5 o'clock. Police are skeptical of the story, however, because it was very hot day and Jones's car air conditioner was broken. And because Westfall initially told Jones's mother they had lunch together as planned and hadn't just stayed in the parking lot. Now, see that, I don't know. I mean, okay, so they meet up at 1 o'clock. They talk in their cars for an hour. She gets on a cell phone, talks for another 3 hours in a car in the hot sun.
Nope.
Yeah.
See, and when her relative called her at 1:16 that
I can
afternoon,
tell you from experience that being in a hot car with no air conditioning for 4 hours isn't fun. But my first wife was pregnant during the summer months, and being pregnant in a hot car, especially 8 months pregnant. Yeah, I'm not buying that one, not for a damn minute.
No, right, absolutely. And here's the thing too with this. When her relative had called her at 1:16, she seemed agitated. But this Brian, the father of the baby, said that when they got done talking, she needed to use the restroom. So she used the restroom and he took off and went his own way. Now, when the relatives called this Brian, he said that they went to have lunch. But he felt apparently bad that he lied, because he lied and said they went and had lunch, and when actuality, they did not have lunch. They did not have lunch. But get this, Ghost. That Sunday night, this was on a Sunday because she went to church with her family. That Sunday, he obtained an attorney. And Monday, the girlfriend, his girlfriend obtained an attorney,
Interesting. It says,
right?
Jones is divorced and left behind a young child whom she had custody of. Her former husband is not considered a suspect in her case, and he died in November 2007.
Yes,
After his death, their daughter was placed in the care of her maternal grandparents.
yes,
Jones was employed as a loan administrator at the Eagle Bank in Festus, Missouri in 2005. Her loved one started it was wait, her loved one started it. Oh, her loved one stated it was a uncharacteristic of her to leave without warning, and she could not walk easily as a result of her pregnancy.
right, right.
There has been no activity on her cellular phone or credit card since her disappearance, and no evidence that she has checked into any hospital to deliver her baby. Her last known credit card purchase was at a drugstore. She bought a soda and hairspray hours before she went missing.
Yeah,
Case remains unsolved.
yeah. Now, this guy, why would he need to obtain an attorney Sunday night?
Yeah, that's a little fishy.
Don't you think?
That
Why
doesn't
did he
apply.
lie to the relative and say, um, and say that they went out to have lunch and then didn't?
You're still screen sharing, Uber.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to get her story out there. Let me do that one there, and I'll put up the other one. Something don't seem right about that. Absolutely will be. Absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
ain't no 8-month-old pregnant woman gonna sit out there in a hot car for 4.5 hours without AC talking on a cell phone in the
no,
middle of an asphalt parking lot in downtown. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying it. It'd have to be like 120 degrees in that car, and you know,
absolutely. She had a little Sunfire car. Now, here's where I don't understand. And I did some research on this. This is it on this story 15 years later. This is it on this story. No searches, no more, nothing for this gal and her baby.
Mm.
Why? The father of the baby has not said another word. And the poor little girl, the 4-year-old girl that was left behind, she was with her grandparents and her dad took custody of her. Then he dies a year later. Both her parents are gone. So she has to go back to the grandparents, which they've raised her. And she's a beautiful young lady. But there was a video. I don't know if you can find it. Let me see if I can find it.
her name or
There's a video of the parents talking about this too. And see, let me stop sharing for just a second. Let me go and see if I can find it. There's also a place called the Charlie Project, and it gives a full story on there too. Let me see. Because I know her parents talk about this. Amanda K. Jones parents. And as of 2018,
there is I found some videos on this. There's actually quite a few videos on this.
right?
Just found them.
Oh, cool.
You have to search her full name. But there's most of them are like hour long.
right?
They're all like little documentaries.
Daughter of missing pregnant woman still seeking answers. Okay, here's one right here. It's 4 minutes long.
Continues for missing woman Amanda Jones.
Yeah.
A lot of
Let me see. Can you guys hear this? Let me know if you can.
when you hit the share button down here,
Yeah.
there is 2 boxes down at the bottom of the share screen. One says share computer sound.
Okay.
You click in that, and then you can click on the screen you want to share, and they'll be able to hear the sound.
Okay. I don't know if I can share this news channel, but
Well, as long as you talk over it, it should be covered under Fair Use Act.
okay.
You can always turn the volume down low and then talk over it.
Well, let me play it and see if it'll work that way. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Is that you, Unitonica? Hello?
What is it?
Can you hear that at all, guys? Can you hear that, Ghost?
No.
No? Dadgummit. Oh my goodness, the dogs too. Hang on. So I don't know. I don't want to get a strike on this. Doggone it. This is a good stream. This is a good news clip. Unitonica, you're not blocked in here. You're more than welcome in here. I know it, right? A big delay, they said. Okay, so, oh. Oh, my dogs are just rotten, little turds. Okay, well, I won't do it then. I won't share it. But her daughter's growing up now, and her daughter is still looking for her mama. Are you finding anything you want to play? Ghost?
Yeah, all I'm seeing is like the Fox 2 St. Louis.
Right, right.
You know.
Right.
I'm a little reluctant to do that here because all the algorithm might pick up.
Exactly, exactly.
I mean, we could get away with that over on like DLive, but we can't get away.
We can't do it here. Lady Raiden, my little doll, how's work going? Let him live, Bentley. I know, right? Little stinker. So there's got to be something out there for this poor woman and for her body to be found, for her to be able to come home so her family can have some closure to this.
But we can do this. Here is the link to the search page where all these videos are. I'm going to drop it right here in the chat. If anybody wants to go and check out some of those videos for yourself.
Yes, there you go.
You can form your own opinions. Maybe, maybe you notice something that somebody else doesn't. You never know.
Yeah, please get back to us on this because we'd really like to get some resolution, help some resolution for the family. I don't know if there was an insurance policy or not. I do know that the father of the baby and her were not living together. We're not, having anything to do with each other. Work is going well. I'm finally full-time. Good for you, lady. Now let me put this link out there. This is the one to the Fox 2 that is has her daughter on there. She's all grown up and a pretty little thing. There you go. It's right on there. She does look familiar, doesn't she, Lit? Yeah. Yep. I just think it's really sad. This poor little girl had to grow up without a mama, and her dad passing away. I just don't think that, my personal speculation on this after everything that I've read, the boyfriend and the girlfriend definitely have something. They know what's going on.
Yeah, I think okay, so baby daddy, who had the
Brian,
one night stand, who already had a girlfriend, who's probably
right,
like, if she found out about the one night stand, not only would she kick his ass, but she'd kill a bitch.
right, right.
And that's kind of where I'm getting. That's kind of the take that I'm getting. I'm thinking, okay, she knew that he was going to go meet up with her.
Mhm,
She knew when, and
mhm,
she followed him down there. And when he got out of the car and went to work as the groundskeeper, well, something
mhm.
happened, or maybe he was in on it. I don't know. Maybe he helped his girlfriend push her into a car. 8 months
Right,
pregnant, and she takes off. He goes to work, cover his alibi.
right. Yeah. Well, the whole thing is the woman weighed anywhere up to 215 pounds. Now, it's a mid of summer. She is not going to just get up and walk away somewhere.
Right.
She had to have been in some kind of a vehicle.
She had problems walking due to the pregnancy.
Yes, yes. Plus,
So
she had other problems, physical problems. Now, when he found out she was pregnant, he offered to pay for an abortion. And she said, no, I am not going to do that. I will raise this child by myself. So he was not happy about the pregnancy. Then all those months of not talking to each other, she thought he wanted to have something to do with the child now, be involved in the child's life. And boom, she disappears. I'm sorry. There's a snake in the woodpile, folks.
yeah, there's something wrong there.
Yeah.
Like I said before, she ain't gonna sit in that hot car being 8 months pregnant.
No.
That-
Jen said, and being pregnant would make everything harder with her medical issues and all.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the boyfriend and girlfriend killed the poor woman together. Karma will get them both. Lady, I think that's exactly what happened. These are all speculations.
But they never found any evidence of any foul doing in the parking lot. They didn't find any blood around her car or anything like that.
Nope. But no keys, no cell phone, no wallet. All of that, it disappeared. Now, why?
Mm.
To make it look like a robbery?
She's 8 months pregnant. She's going there. She's talking to the baby's daddy. Maybe baby's daddy's girlfriend shows up. She gets nervous. Let's say something strange happened, like maybe her water broke. She went into pregnancy early, and they went, "Get into my car. I'll take you." And then off to the woods.
Well, see, they were exactly, Lady Raiden. Here's what I think happened. He had told her that he was going to take her out to a seafood restaurant and they were going to have lunch together. I am speculating, but here's what I think happened. I think that he said, come on, let's go get some lunch. He got her in the car. He took her somewhere and she was thinking she was going to go get some lunch. And then boom, he killed her, buried her somewhere, dropped her off somewhere, and then went back to the parking lot.
That's a possibility. Maybe she thought she was going to get a free meal out of baby daddy, at least.
Well, he
nothing
did.
else,
Yeah, he did tell her, meet me here. I'll pick you up and we'll go have some lunch at this seafood place. I mean, she told her parents that, that he called and they were going to go have some lunch. Where she was at is there a place in the nearby Wood area. Now, I just looked it up. Hi, Deborah the fam. Doesn't add up exactly, and it was empty, Deborah. I just looked it up, Lit. It's a big civic arena. So like they have like rodeos there. They have like
Monster truck rallies,
Yeah. So it's kind of a big area, which he was a caregiver of.
Yeah, it's kind of like a downtown, like, you know, like here we have the Civic, or what used to be called the Wheeling Civic Center. Now it's the Nailers Stadium or something like
Right,
that, because
right.
they put an ice rink in there, and now they have a hockey team. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but yeah,
they're to throw off police. No, in actuality, well, in some way, I think you're right, but she did have her purse with her. But out of what she had in her purse is gone. Her phone, her wallet. What else was there, Ghost, that was in her purse? Keys, the keys to her vehicle.
yeah, her
All of that
keys,
is
her phone,
gone.
and her wallet were gone out of her purse. Her
Right.
purse was left in the car, but everything was missing.
And the car was unlocked. Which kind of tells me, I don't know. Well, it doesn't tell me anything, because it could have been a small enough town that you don't have to lock your cars. You know what I'm saying?
I want to know more details about this restaurant they was going to. It was called Off the Hook.
Right.
What kind of area is that in? Is that just a block away from where her car was found, or is that miles away where there's rural area between downtown and that place? You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Well, thank you so much, Gabby. Okay, so let's Google this. What's it called again? Off the Hook?
Yeah, Off the Hook was the restaurant that they were supposed to be going to
In Greensboro, right?
in Greensboro. Or is that Hillsboro?
Hillsboro.
Yeah, Hillsboro. I want to know exactly how far that is from the Civic Arena.
It's closed. Okay, so Off the Hook. Hang on a minute. Okay, and what was that called again? The God, my brain. The Civic Center,
Yeah, the Civic Arena,
Civic Arena.
Hillsboro Civic Arena.
Okay. All righty. So St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, no. That isn't. No. Wrong restaurant. Hillsboro, Missouri, Off the Hook. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm not finding it here. Hang on. All right, Off the Hook menu, DeSoto. TripAdvisor, Hillsboro, Missouri Family Style. Okay, DeSoto, right? Okay. So there it is.
Okay, so it does look like I'm looking at it here.
Oh, yeah?
Pam sent me a screenshot of what she's
Oh, cool.
It's actually, I see Hillsboro downtown area, but the restaurant looks like it could be about 6 to 10 miles outside of town
Okay.
through some countryside.
Wow. Yeah, because you know what? Hey, Greg, when he said that they did go to lunch, and then he changed his mind later and called her back and said, no, I lied, we didn't go. It would be too easy to confirm whether or not they were at the restaurant.
Right. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think that is the key. I think somewhere between that restaurant and downtown where her car was found is where
Hmm.
she'll be found.
See, Lit just said, Google Maps, it's a wooded area.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
I think that he told her they were going to go to lunch with the pretense of getting her out of the area, picked her up, and didn't make it to the restaurant.
And what if he got her in the car with the intention of going to the restaurant, and all of a sudden, once she gets in the car, says, "Well, it's not just going to be you and I. I have to pick up my girlfriend too. So we're going to run over here and pick up my girlfriend." She gets in the car, and then they drive out into the woods.
Could be.
You know what I mean,
Yep, that's another scenario. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think she didn't plan on the third wheel coming along. The third wheel got in, and that's when things went south.
Well, yeah, I think he did it all by himself.
You think
All
so?
by him. Yeah, I think he did, but the girlfriend knew about it.
I don't know. Women can be more vicious than men in most cases.
Boy, howdy, I'm
Telling you.
telling you.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And
Right.
if he has a girlfriend and all of a sudden he cheated on his girlfriend with this girl and then got her pregnant too. Oh,
But why would he go pick up the girlfriend, and then go to the restaurant or pretend they're going to the restaurant? Because they were going to the restaurant basically to talk about this baby.
Well, here's the thing. Okay. Now, is he planning on marrying this girlfriend? Is he planning on having a family with her? Because now he's got this other woman over here that's wanting to come after him for child support for the next 18 years.
Right.
How how is that going to work out? How he's going to have that hanging over his head with this new wife,
Right.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's so many different scenarios. Exactly. Child support. Just look at the Manson women. Absolutely, Greg. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's where I'm at on this.
Deborah says if they threw her into that river, she'd be gone.
Right. Right.
She said, that's
darn it.
St. Louis area. There's a million places she could be. Also not far from the Mississippi River.
Oh, yeah, which would take her right on down.
Right on down to the Gulf of Mexico.
Yep. Oh, my gosh.
Through.
This just makes me sick. Brutal. What happens in people's minds that they think this way? I never understand it. See, that's what I'm thinking at Mississippi River. Okay. And Lit says I have a gut or sick feeling about the wooded area. Poor woman. I know, right? And now her daughter, Hannah, is now of age, 18, I think. And the poor girl, I don't know, guys.
Guys, just remember when we speculate about cases like this, it's just pure speculation and conjecture. It's not anything that would be admissible in a court of law.
No.
We don't have proven facts in front of us. We're just going what we can find online and making a hypothesis. So if you want to form an opinion yourself, I say go watch some of these videos and see what you think. See, maybe you see something that we don't, and you can bring something new to the table.
Yep. You want to? Okay, so the only way I would kill someone is if they were trying to kill me. Yes, Greg. Yes, Greg. Thank you for saying that. Exactly, Ghost Mafia. The whole thing is really sad, and it upsets me. Wilby, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, there are thousands and thousands of these kind of stories.
Yeah, and I've got some stuff to send you from Deb about the.
Okay.
She did send us some stuff about the Springfield.
Oh, good. Okay. You want to hit on that next week?
Yeah, we can do that next week.
And do that one next week. What's the gal's name?
Well, I got to watch the video. It just says the Springfield 3, but I can
Oh,
send
okay.
those links. Not a problem.
Springfield 3,
Mhm.
Field 3. Okay, I'll look it up. Now, do we want to talk about what we're going to be doing on the 7th of February? In the Hangouts. Looks like they found an area, did a dig in June of 2019. No kidding, Jennifer.
Yeah, I seen in one of the videos where they had a backhoe in there.
Right, right.
The 7th, we are going to be starting up we're going to do a pilot of a new show that me and Uber is going to be doing, where we cover celebrity cases like Marilyn Monroe and Elvis, Jim Morrison. You know, you never know. We'll do celebrity cases, Michael Jackson,
Yep.
Tupac, Biggie. You never know who's going to be next. Yeah, it could be anybody.
It could be anybody. And it will be February 7th is our kickoff for that. And it will be Marilyn Monroe. And it might be up to a couple hours stream. We don't know.
There's a lot of stuff to cover with Marilyn.
Marilyn Monroe, there's a lot.
She was really in depth to a lot of conspiracy theories. She was involved with, you know, the president.
Oh yeah.
His brother, you know.
Hey, Zeus.
Several mafia ties, things like that. Like,
yep. Bobby Kennedy,
yeah.
JFK. You know, you've got the mob, you've got Frank Sinatra, you've got, you know, tons and tons of people that were involved in this. Glad you could make it, Zeus. And I want to welcome everybody that's coming in that's new to the channel.
Do you really think it was an allergic reaction to medication?
Hell no. Hell no.
She was being snuck into the White House.
That's right. That's right. She was.
Right under JFK's wife's nose.
And made it said that she heard a ruckus in her room, but the cause of death was an overdose of sleeping pills. I don't think so. We're going to be going through that too, because, and I'm just going to say this. Oh, I don't want to give away too much, but when they did the autopsy, there was no pills in her stomach.
Boom,
None.
boom, boom.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom. So this is what, I mean, this Maryland thing is going to be pretty big. I'm really excited about it. February 7th, we're going to make sure that we can share things and talk about things. And yes, no way, it's the truth. Yep. There's all kinds of videos on this, which my sister and I sat and watched, probably 4 hours of videos one night on this situation. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. And I just want you all to know, everybody that's coming in, everybody that's signing up, thank you so, so much. It is very, very hard to come on here on a daily basis, or my case, not always, but used to be. But Ghost and I work hard together. We got to plan a couple days ahead of time. We do a lot of research. We try to get as much information as we can. And there's days that neither one of us feel like even getting on here. We're sick, or Ghost has got an emergency. OG isn't feeling good. You know, but I want to thank, yeah, bless her little heart. But I want to thank everybody that comes in here and supports this channel. And we are going to continue doing what we do. We're going to try building. And what I like about this is we're not drama. You know, I just don't do drama. Neither does Ghost. And we just try to stay out of the drama. Now, remember, on Thursday nights is our paranormal nights, and that is with Miss Paula. Remember that. And now on Fridays, starting February 7th at noon Pacific Standard Time. Hi, Crystal. And 3 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time. We will be doing, we haven't come up with a name for it yet. Have you decided a name,
What's that?
Ghost? For our celebrity,
Oh no, we're gonna have to work on that one.
yeah, we'll have to come up with something kind of snazzy.
Maybe we'll do like a contest where we can bring somebody up out of the chat, the one that comes up with the best name.
Oh, there you
Have them-
go.
Have them be part of the show. Maybe they have some
Okay.
questions themselves, or
All right. Well, I'll
Make-
tell you what, you
you know what I
guys
mean?
that want to do. If you want to try to figure out or come up with a name, put it down in the comment section down below. And what we will do is we will pick out a name.
whichever one we like best, and then we'll take that person. We'll give them an invite to the first episode. Yeah,
That's
bring 'em
right.
up on the panel with us.
Bring them up on panel. They don't have to talk or nothing else, but they can be up here and listen.
Yeah.
And give us whatever information they've got. They can do whatever they want up here.
There you go.
Yeah. Absolutely, Greg. I do too. Bingo. Bingo. There's a lot. Did you know? Oh gosh, I can't.
I just
I
don't want
can't. I don't want to give away too much.
And I'm thinking this story might get bigger than what we can actually do on YouTube. Like, I know there's stock footage and stuff that we could play on YouTube,
Right.
but
Right.
there's a lot of like the conspiracy theory stuff that if
Right.
it's over on that other platform, we could play those videos as long as we commentate over the top of them. It wouldn't be a problem.
Right.
So
Okay. I just want to ask, did you
But-
know about how do you pronounce that? The exhumption or the exhumed, wanted to exhume her body?
yes, I heard about
Okay,
that.
you heard about that. Okay. Exactly. It's quite an interesting story.
Hers wasn't the only one that they weren't wanting to exhume for the same purposes. The other one was John Dillinger.
No,
Yeah,
really?
They wanted to dig up John Dillinger's body here not too long ago as well.
Wow, I didn't know about that. Wow. Well, because the coroner, they have to go through a lot of different legal mumbo jumbo red tape in order to do that. And when they were in the middle of getting the approval to exhume her body, somebody new walked in and took over the department and closed it down, said, nope. So, yep, there's a lot going on there.
I mean,
Hi, Lisa.
she was, how do you want to say it? She was a tribute to a lot of classified information due to pillow
Mhm.
talk with, presidents and
Yep,
senators and things like that.
yep.
And
Remember,
she
too,
knew
she
a lot more than what she probably should have known.
Okay, well, and you and I've talked about this object. And I'm not gonna say anything more, but do you think Kurt Cobain shot himself in the chin with a shotgun? Oh, I don't know. Good question. I haven't really looked
You
into
were
it.
married to Courtney Love, wouldn't you? I'm just saying.
Hey, Cher Bear. Hello, Unitonica. You are not blocked. She was, well, she said she was going to hold a press conference and saying that night she was dead. Okay, but okay. Here's the thing, guys. There's an object, and it was called the Red Book, that she wrote every little detail in. Every conversation that they had made with her and the Kennedys, everybody that she had contact with was in this Red Book. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say.
Where's
So.
the red book now?
Dun dun dun. Okay, guys.
I'm gonna have it right here. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I am so glad y'all came in today. This is going to be great. We had a great stream. I want to wish you all the best. What do you got to say to everybody there, Ghost, before we sign out?
Dog ham. Oh.
Oh, you are so naughty.
Uh,
Actually,
yes, you
Jin,
know-
we are doing a show on February 7th, which will be Marilyn Monroe.
guys out there, I know there's been a lot of controversy here on YouTube, been a lot of swatting, it's been a lot of trolling, been a lot of hate and discontent going around. But guys, you know, it's you guys out there that can change that around. Just one random act of kindness a day, and we can turn this whole platform around. Don't be afraid to take back YouTube, and do it, because it's all our content. It's all our platform. There is a reward out there for the swatters. If you know anything, send your information to Cab Savin or Green Bay Wacky, and let's get these people caught. Let's take back YouTube in 2020 and make it a place that we're comfortable with live streaming again.
And safe.
That's pretty much, yeah. Make it safe again. Let's take it back.
Yep. And I want to say to everybody, there's always that rainbow at the end of the storm, guys. So take care, everybody. All we need is love. Da, 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 da. Gabby. Da, 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 da. All right, everybody. Mwah. Bless y'all. Love ya. Talk to y'all soon. Have a great day.